Hello, everybody. Good morning. Wait, good afternoon. Hello, hello. Wait a few moments for everyone to join in. Say hello when you enter in so that I know you're here. Let me get my little coaster together here. Hello, everyone. Hello, Sue. Hello, hello. Okay, so this afternoon, while we're waiting for everybody to kind of filter in, I'm not sure if I'm live on YouTube. If anybody's on YouTube, if you could say hello. Hello, Julia. Hello, my friend. I'm really excited because today I get to present to you something that is so cool, so different, and so fun, and I'm so excited to be able to show it to you. So, first and foremost, I have to thank the amazing team at ThermoWeb for getting this all manufactured and together. And of course, our dear Michael. Most of you know Michael. He is the director of so many things here at Brutus Monroe. And this is his brainchild. He had this idea about a year ago. And when he presented it to me, it was literally like just these scribbles and hand drawings and all sorts of different ideas. And I said, it sounds incredible. Let's see if it can happen. And he made it happen. He worked with ThermoWeb, and this product now exists. And it's so cool because it's the first product that I've seen like this in the respect of you can either purchase it all or you can just purchase one of the pieces and they will work by themselves, which is so cool. Plus, we're introducing an innovative and absolutely off-the-wall, amazing new transfer foil that is just going to knock your socks off. It will give you so many opportunities for so many different things, and I'm so excited to share it with you. So, hello everyone that's joining in. We are going to head down to the table now so I can show you the entire release as well as kind of how it all works together. So let's head down to the top view. I have all sorts of stuff on my desk because I've been playing for days with this with these products. So excuse the mess on my desk, but it is a working studio here. we use the studio to trial and error, and it's definitely a working studio. So if you purchase the entire Magical Monarch all product bundle, this is how it will come to you. We have two different bundles, and then of course all of the products are available individually as well. The main bundle includes everything. The smaller bundle just includes the stamp, the dies, and the stencils, okay? So stick with me and I will explain to you what all of this means. So first and foremost, let's open up the package and let's talk about what you are going to receive inside. Hi, Shannon. So first of all, you are going to you will receive, if you get the bundle, so again, this is the bundle, you will receive the Magical Monarch stamp. Just bear with me one moment, I just have to shift some things around here. Knocking stuff all over the place. Sorry about that. Okay, so you will receive in the bundle, now these of course can all be purchased separately as well. You will receive the Magical Monarch, things are falling again, the Magical Monarch stamp set. So with the Magical Monarch stamp set, you will receive all of these stamps. The backer stamps, I'm trying to figure out the best way to explain this. So these stamps obviously layer on top of one another. So this stamp goes with this stamp goes with this stamp. You have the florals, and then of course you also have, hi down the road, you also have the sentiments, okay? Hello everyone. So all of these pieces work separately, or you can also use the Magical Monarch die set. So this die set includes 7 pieces, and the way it works is you have the outline pieces for the stamp, okay? but also the inner pieces that match these pieces, plus all of the floral pieces. Okay, does that make sense? So this works with the stamp, or if you don't get the stamp, this works separately from the stamp. And on our website, we have a ton of examples. Okay, so now moving on to the next piece. Oh yes, Heather Collins, I just got your text. If you would bring them down, that would be great. Next, we have the Magical Monarch stencil. So this stencil, it's going to be really hard to see in the package, so I'm just going to rip it open. This stencil, brilliant, again, because this stencil mimics the the stamp set. So this is exactly the same as this stamp and as this stamp. So you can layer these pieces on top, but also the die will cut out the stencil. It's just so cool. I think it's so cool how all of these things work separately or together, but you can also just layer this on top of here, and I'll show you how that works. And it can all be separate. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. It's so cool. This system is just absolutely brilliant. Brilliant, Michael. And then we have the Magical Monarch toner sheets. Thank you, Miss Collins. So the Magical Monarch toner sheets, same deal. So when you open this up, you get tons and tons of toner sheets. So let me pull these out for you. All of these pieces also match with the stamp and the stencil and the dies. So what I'll show you here is let me just grab this one, for instance. Put these other ones to the side. Grab the stencil, and look. The stencil works on the toner sheets. Oh, it's just so cool. So cool. And the stamp will work. Let me open this up too. The stamp will work on the toner sheet. Isn't that so cool? Oh, I just think it's the coolest thing. The absolute coolest thing. But the piece de resistance, which I think is my favorite part of this whole release because it could be used, also in so many different ways, is this new foil. Now, I'm going to preface this. When I show you this foil, if you purchase nothing else from this release, this foil is going to sell out, I think, today. Honestly, I think that after this broadcast, we will have no more of this foil. Sue, so the purpose of stamping on the toner sheet is there's a lot of folks that don't use the toner sheets in the way that they were intended, in the respect of they don't want to foil this. So they don't want to do anything with foiling. They don't want to do anything with the actual laminator. So you can go in and you can stamp this on top of here with some embossing ink. Go ahead and put some embossing powder, and then you have really cool die cuts. You could also do that with the foil on top as well. There's a million different things that you could do. How difficult is it to use the die to cut out the stencil? Seems like a bit of precision is required. Absolutely not, Margaret. I will show you that live today. So these are the transfer sheets. These are called Magical Shattered Glass. Now, the reason this is called Magical Shattered Glass, I can't wait to show you this, is that these toner sheets are completely clear. So now you might be saying to me, well, Christopher Allen, what the heck are we going to do with a clear toner sheet? Oh, my friends. Well, these clear toner sheets work with every single one of our chroma glazes. So if you have a chroma glaze, and I know a lot of you do because I've seen a lot of them ship out, you can use this clear toner transfer sheet on any of the chroma glazes. Any of them. Any color you have. And run that through. Isn't that cool? But the piece de resistance, I believe, with this full sheet is you can take, this is my favorite part, you can take any of the Brutus Monroe paper pads. So this just happens to be the one that I have down here now, and it also just happens to be one of my favorites. And you can take this, And you can run this through. Okay, see what I'm doing? Just placing that right on top of there. I'm gonna take a piece of, just a piece of copy paper. I use legal paper for mine. And I'm gonna run this through. And this is, again, any of the Brutus Monroe papers. And while I'm running that through, I'm going to show you some examples from Miss Heather Collins. Look at this. Be the best version of you. Look at that shining shimmer. And she used the silver static on this one. And look at this. This is our spring standalone floral set. But look at this. Oh my word. Just absolutely beautiful. Absolutely stunning. So many cool things. So many cool things. I just love this release. So, all right, I'm going to run this through one more time just because the laminator was just heating up. And let me move those over to the side because I want to demo the butterflies, because I knew that would be a question, the butterfly stencil. Silver, yep. Okay. So now look, are you ready? You can take any of the Brutus Monroe sheets and look. Can you see that shine? It's going to be really hard to see on camera, but can you see that? It's so cool. So you can literally put this on any of, now it has to be a toner printed one, which is what obviously this is. So it has to be a toner printed one, but now I'll show you very quickly what it looks like on the black. Because again, you might just want to do just the black with the sheet. I mean, it's completely up to you. Create your own ending. And I'll show you what that looks like. I'm going to run that through real quick. But then, all right, so let's do one of these beautiful butterflies. So I'm going to grab a little Post-it note so I can make sure that this doesn't go over top of the other pieces. Okay. And we'll just do a yellow. We'll do a yellow and a red butterfly. Because why not? I mean, you can, of course, do whatever you would like. So we'll start just by applying our color in here. And this could not be easier. Just grab your blending brush and go to town. Okay, so there's the first piece. Took me about 2 seconds. Hello, Vanessa! Oh, I'm so glad. Are you feeling good today, my love? I've been thinking of you. And then this just gets placed right over top. You can see through the stencil, so it makes it very simple. We're going to pop this one down, and now we're just going to grab some orange. Or no, we'll do red. What is required to use the toner? Just a laminator. Any laminator. You can get them usually during back to school for like $10 on Amazon. So I'm just going to go in with the red now. And now, bing, bang, boom, our butterfly is done. How simple was that? 2 seconds. Literally 2 seconds is all it took. And then I can take the die set, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, good. Good, good, good. So we take the die set. Now remember, you get 2 dies with both of these, okay? So you're going to take the overlay die, take a little piece of Brutus Monroe Rainbow Tape, Pop that right over top of there like so. I'm going to run it through my die cutting machine. Sorry, the die cutting machine is on the table, which it normally is not on the table, but that's where we're at today. And look, 2 seconds. And look at how beautiful that is. So what you can also do, because as I said before, all of this mix and matches. So let's pull this out so I can show you what this looks like on the toner sheets. Look. Oh my goodness, it's so cool. So now what you could do with this, since you just have a shimmery background, is you could then take the coordinating die that goes with this one, and you can cut these out, or you can take this piece, okay, and you can take another piece of paper. Let's see if I can find a little piece of glitter stock. Here we go. Purple, a lot of yours favorite color, including Miss Vanessa, who's here with us. Run this through. And I'll show you how cool this is. So now this piece, once you get all your bits and bobbles poked out of it, which is going to take me a little while, so I'll just poke out a couple pieces so you get the idea. So this can layer on top of that, and you can see the inside behind it. Isn't that so cool? And you can do this with anything. So I'll run this through again, but I'll run it through with, like, let's do pattern paper. And you can use whatever pattern paper you would like. So if you have like a pattern paper like this one from that really cool mermaid release that we just did, put this paper in with this butterfly. We'll run that through. It doesn't matter where it cuts. We don't need any tape. And again, you can layer these pieces on top of one another. I'm just going to try to flick out most of the pieces. You, of course, will take your time and, you know, pick out all of these little pieces and make it look beautiful. But again, you can cut this out of whatever you want. Yay, please do, Vanessa. So again, you can do whatever you want. It's so cool. Or you can just use these pieces separately. So you can just cut out from your favorite pattern paper. You can cut out like this. I mean, this background we'll do real quick. So you can just cut out the butterfly background like so. So here's the background that again comes with your die set, and then you can go in. Where's my pokey tool? Might not need it. There we go. And then you can just take a plain piece of paper. So we'll use one of our tags. No, let's use, do I have any like just regular everyday? Oh yeah, here's a piece of purple. Oh no, let's do pink because that'll really contrast. So I just have this little scrap piece of pink. We can run that through. And when you run that through, we're going to use our little, where do I keep, oh, here it is. You can pop all your pieces out, or at least most of your pieces, because this is a very intricate die. So you can see, just poke out all of your little pieces here. And then look. I mean, obviously all of these pieces aren't poked out, but you know, it's always a process to poke out your pieces, but look at what you'll have after it's all cut out. Isn't that amazing? Well, I think this is more of a fuchsia. I'd say it's more of a fuchsia. I think that's why I thought this one was your favorite color. Not purple, but this more fuchsia color. Isn't that so cool? Now, of course, the options are unlimited. So what you could also do is you could go in with your tag. I'm just using tags today because it makes it super simple for me to demo quickly. But if I use my tag here, and just an old Post-it, because I like to recycle the Post-it notes around here. Well, let's move this up a little bit. Okay, and let's do, what color do I have here? Let's do the No Diving, which is a blue. And I am using the Simon Hurley inks, which are my favorites. So we're going to go in with some blue. And remember, the inks dry very quickly on our mixed media tags, especially the jumbo mixed media tags. And then we'll take the layering piece. Let me let this dry for 1 second. I'm going to grab a paper towel and get all the goop off, or all the ink off. Very simple with Simon's inks because they do not like to hold on to the ink, the stencil material. So then we can just lay this right on top, and look how easy you can see through there. Isn't that great? All right, so I'm just going to grab this Post-it note. Just going to center it. And I'm just going to center it the best I can because, you know, we'll be here all day. I'll be taking measurements. And then take some of your glitter glaze. This is the alabaster glitter glaze, which is the white glitter glaze. Make sure you take your little protective top off of it. Grab yourself a palette knife, get it all mixed up. And then just run your glitter glaze on top. You can use some pixie spray if you would like. I didn't think about it. I see it sitting right across from me, or else I would have used it. And then you'll see. Whoops. Woo, that was almost a serious accident. Pop that back on. Siri wants to help present today as well, apparently. All right. So now, let's lift this off and reveal what we've got here. Oh, and it kind of mixed with the red that was still on there. That's a happy mistake. So now you can see that beautiful glitter glaze underneath. And it's the white glitter, so you can really see it. So cool. So cool. Now, of course, you can also use these toner sheets with any of the other foils that we carry at Brutus Monroe. So let me move this stencil out of the way because I know I'm gonna get glitter glaze all over myself. And let's grab the toner sheet that matches this guy here. So I can show you, whoops, I just dropped the die. So I can show you how well this works. So let me grab, so you have the white on black background and the black on white background. And the reason for this is so that you can use this to fill in the color and then do the background much simpler. Hope that makes sense. All right, so we're gonna pop this on here. Grab my rotary tool, my favorite thing to have if you are doing any type of foiling. Okay. And then we're going to run this through the laminator. As easy as that. Okay, what was your question, Nikki? You know I would buy it, but I saw. That's okay. Well, Carolyn, you do make some beautiful things. You sure do. And I heard about something coming from Scentsy that I'll be ordering very soon. I know it hasn't been technically released yet, but I saw like a spoiler thing someone posted. And you know I'll be ordering it. Okay, any questions while this is running through the laminator? So now all I have to do is remove the foil. And look, now you have so many butterflies. And look, they're ombre because I used the rainbow shattered glass, which I think we still have in stock. It goes very quickly though. And all you do, take your little coordinating die, pop it on top here, grab a piece of tape. I would highly suggest the Brutus Monroe rainbow tape, which I think we still have in stock. Oh, good. Well, it's got, wait till you see everything that's in there. That creates your own ending box. Okay. And then we run this through the die cutting machine. And as easy as that, you now also have ephemera. I'm going to start doing them at night again, Carolyn, I think. That's my new goal, because it's easier to do them at night. So, ready, set, pop this out, and now you have so much. Look at this. This looks like one of those super duper expensive die cuts that you get, you know, in the bags. You know, when you get a whole bag of die cuts. That's what this looks like to me. And literally, you can do so many. And now, this card, to me, this card can be done. So all you would have to do, let me peel this off, is add some color. Because remember, you can color on top of here. Oh, do I have my... Let's see. Stand by. Do I have my blending buddy? Because I'm going to show you real quick how we can do this. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to grab my stick and stamp mat. And then I'm going to grab my blending buddy, which I might have to go and grab one. From, luckily he's manufacturing them right next door as we speak. So let me go grab one real quick. Bear with me one moment, because I want to show you how this would work to make this into a quick and simple card. Luckily, Daryl was watching, and he was right at the door with one, so I didn't even have to go far. Thank you, Daryl. All right, so blending buddy in hand. And now this is all, so this, the reason you need the blending buddy for this is because we are going to be blending on top of the stick and stamp mat, and we don't want to get a whole bunch of ink all over the stick and stamp mat. So pop that there, and then look, this goes just like that. Okay, see that? So this is now holding. Isn't that so cool? But what I'm going to do, because I don't want to get ink all over the center of my stick and stamp mat, is I'm going to grab a Post-it note and pop that, well, we'll pop it on the back of here. See that? And then flip it over. Did Michael show? Not yet, Carolyn. And pop that right on there. See that? And now what we can do is we can go in and we can blend color. So let's start with the red, and we'll just do a rainbow. And you can blend color right over top of your foil. I think I've told you guys this before, but I don't know. So we'll start with the red. And then go to the orange. And then the yellow. And all I'm doing is just blending color. And it's going right over top of the foil. Now we need a green. And then blue, we'll do a light blue. We'll do purple just at the very end. Actually, I don't think I don't have my purple down here. So unfortunately, all my purple lovers, there won't be purple on this one. But see, my blending buddy has held everything in place and nothing's moving. Nothing's moving, and also I haven't gotten any ink. So see how this protected? Now watch, when I pull off the blending buddy, it protected my stick and stamp mat. No ink on the outside, so I don't have to clean all of this. And now it's good to go for the next one. Isn't that great? And now we can pop this piece out, pop this piece off, I mean. And then pop this right on a card front. Grab a pop dot, and you're on your way. This gets popped right up. And you can even do one of these. How cool is that? And it's got a rainbow background, and you've got all this foil, and then all you have to do is put a sentiment right across the butterfly and you're done. Right? I mean, that's what I would do. So simple. So you can get, the cool thing about this release is you can get as intricate as you want or be as simple as you want. It could be very simplistic. You could do it as a super ultra, you can do stenciling, you can do blending, you can do inking, or you can literally just run one of the panels through your laminator. Just run it right through your laminator and blend it up, cut out one of the butterflies, and pop the butterfly right through. So simple, so many things that you can do with this release. Of course, you could take the alternate butterfly. Let's go back to the top view and pop that one there as well. I mean, there's just so much you can do. So many different things you can do. And it's so simple. So simple. So does anybody have any questions while we're wrapping up? I'm looking to see if there's any on my phone. I think we're good. Oh, yes, conversation clippings. Good call, Heather. Good call. Makes it so simple, so easy. And if you're a subscriber, this is a product that you can get with the subscription discount. So that is something that I think makes it even better. Makes it even better. I mean, you get 15% off. If you're a subscriber, you get, and you even get a 15% off the whole bundle. I'm pretty sure. Yep. All right. Well, that is everything that I have for y'all today. I hope you're able to get something, if not all, of this new release from ThermoWeb and Brutus Monroe. A huge thank you again to Michael for coming up with this incredible concept, and a huge thank you to my dear friends at ThermoWeb. As most of you know, it was a huge deal whenever I signed my contract with ThermoWeb because only a few years ago, I was at Michael's and Packatans. I don't know if any of you know what Packatans is, but I was at those locations purchasing these products. So I literally would go into Michael's and there was a little end cap, and the little end cap would have the name of the foil, and I would be like, oh my goodness, I can't wait to do foiling with paper crafting, because back then foiling with paper crafting wasn't a big deal. It wasn't huge like 5 or 6 years ago. So I was going in and I was purchasing all of the little doodads, and now we have some with the Brutus Monroe name on it. So this is so crazy to me that, and I'm so fortunate and so blessed. And thank you, if Sue, if you're watching, it looks like the logo is correct on this one. So something must have made it through production real quick. And it's also, each one of them, I, wrote a little create your own ending. I didn't write this by hand. This is digitally printed, but it's just crazy that, I'm so fortunate, because this literally was something that I was buying just a couple years ago at Michael's, and now we have partnered with them, and we have products that are Brutus Monroe branded as well, which is just crazy. It's absolutely insane. So if they ever tell you that a dream can't come true, I am living proof that a dream can absolutely come true, because I remember going into Michael's and finding these Decofoil sheets, and I couldn't wait to get them home and use them, and now we have our own. So it's insane. I'm the luckiest, I gotta pinch myself, luckiest guy in the world. So thank you all so much for being a part of my life. Thank you for hanging out with me today and taking a look at this incredible new magical Monarch release from Brutus Monroe and Thermoweb. I thank you so much for being a part of my life. And remember to create something every single day, whether it is something with this incredible magical Monarch set or your own ending. I love you all to pieces, and I can't wait to see you next time. Goodbye, my friends.